And now, I'm very pleased to introduce Bran Ferren. Those of you who were with us in 2016, and I think there are a number of you who were, will recall that Bran was awarded the Clarke Imagination and Service to Society award that year. Bran co-chaired with me an exciting group of 15 creative and accomplished people, members of our Brain Trust group. They have worked together over the past year to create a very special, indeed, I underscore unique, program that matches ideas of digital denizens, the young, with experienced professionals in collaborating ventures to ready for implementation their proposals for how to navigate safely and to the greater benefit of humanity in an AI world. I'm also very pleased that some of the Brain Trust members are with us tonight, and some have joined us online. Will those of you, I know it's a dark room here in Maison Française, but will those of you who have been on the Brain Trust and who are moving to the HAL 9000 Steering Committee, please stand up so that we can identify you. And there are others here in this dark room. And Bran, if you have questions or thoughts about what you hear today and about the Brain Trust, please feel free in the dessert time to ask them, ask all of us. Many of them have now joined a steering committee that will oversee further development of HAL 9000 so that we can invite the first round of proposals in early 2025. So next year is going to be a year of raising funds and organizing and positioning ourselves with networks of youth and, by the way, a core of adult volunteers who might want to be part of this program. Bran will serve with me as co-chair of the steering committee. So let me now turn the mic to him.
Good evening. It's so nice to see a few remaining analog people in audiences. Yes, to see you. And first of all, I'd like to extend my thanks to the members of the steering committee, and we've been working to conceptualize this and how to pay appropriate respect to the vision of Arthur Clarke and the implications of the world. It's kind of an interesting moment when HAL 9000 is not such a fantasy of science fiction, but something that many people think are around the corner. And when we were thinking about this, the idea, it might seem odd to some people that the vision of the future is HAL 9000. Our interpretation is actually quite the opposite, that it was a cautionary tale. And that cautionary tale is something which informs us and future generations of how do you wish to deal with these responsibilities of artificial intelligence, machine intelligence, et cetera. When I was at MIT, my professor was Marvin Minsky, often called the father of AI. And I listened to AI being right around the corner for 40 years. And it turns out it's right around the corner. So, who knew? But this competition we're building is precisely about fostering those creative ideas about how we actually avoid a HAL 9000 future and how we harness the skills, talents, and imagination of young people to be able to assist in this. It's remarkable to think that it was 60 years ago that Clarke was envisioning this. And, that's quite a prescient observation. And often you hear about Clarke geosynchronous satellites, et cetera. But I think this is becoming a directly relevant question for society. And the point of this is, how do we take advantage of this particular moment where it's becoming real? So how do we heed his warning? How do we take the rapidly accelerating promise of AI, as well as the concerns about AI, and work to the benefit of society rather than some of the alternatives? The HAL 9000 Challenge will turn to young people. These are the people like my daughter, who's 14 years old. They're going to be the ones inventing our future. And we will be seeking and rewarding proposals that drive greater benefits to society and help deter the potential negative consequences. I think that both of those are important, and maintaining a balance and a perspective is critical. Our future is our kids. And our goal is to stimulate their creativity for the benefit of society and to foster the kind of intergenerational collaborations that help take the creative ideas of young people and actually make them actionable and executable, which some of us older folk have some experience in. And so the idea is, how do you create this type of teamwork? We hope that you're as intrigued with the possibilities that we've been in putting this together, and we both invite and appreciate your support and help in achieving this goal. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bran. As Bran has so clearly said, the Clarke Foundation is really excited about the HAL 9000 Challenge. We hope that you will be too. It's timely, we're convinced, and will produce potent proposals for a positive impact for society. We firmly believe that the power of intergenerational collaboration and co-mentoring is potent. We invite each of you, through your donations, willingness to volunteer, and access to youth networks to help us reach those young people and their ideas, to consider helping us build a program that truly makes a difference.